Tomb Raider is one of the franchises that had many ups and downs, and I know what you're thinking right now, but no, I'm not talking about them. When the news got out about a reboot of Tomb Raider, gaming community was excited, but when the first entry was released, some people started complaining about Lara Croft's looks. They claimed she's not as feminine as before. These hateful comments were eventually a great help to the trilogy's success. You heard me right. Those people were halfway correct. The new games were not as good as the oldies, but not because of how Lara Croft was portrayed. There was a bigger problem which got buried beneath the sexist comments. People started picking on irrelevant points instead of seeing the big picture, so the ones who had valid points were forced to shut up. That actually happens a lot in movie industry. If you don't like our uncalled and unnecessary adaptation of a great classic, you're racist and sexist. Okay, let's not drift away from the subject. I'm Old Soul, and in this video, I talk about why the old Tomb Raider games were superior to the new trilogy and why the reboot was a disappointment. If you don't subscribe to my channel, I hope you never touched any triangle boobs. The Legend Trilogy, that is the games which came in 2006 till 2008, had a big influence on 2000s gaming industry. The way they designed their puzzles by using platformer elements, a win or die battle against the mother nature. But if you wanted to describe this trilogy, not the other titles, just this one, how would you do it? Don't know about you, but I would probably talk about the ancient themes, a world building that relies on the idea of ruined civilizations, and what deep horrors you can find buried beneath the history. This is the same theme that was used in the Mummy franchise, but just like the new Mummy entry, Tomb Raider reboot lacked the same essence. It doesn't feel like we are walking in the history. Why? Because there are few ancient elements throughout the game. Instead of fighting with supernatural and metaphysical powers, we fight people. Instead of murals and engravings, we have jungles. Not that it's a bad thing, but most of the traces of ancient themes are gone. Another reason is the feeling of being lost. In the reboot, you won't feel that helplessness, that you could die and rot in this hellhole and nobody would find you. You know why? Because there are people here with you. Yes, some of them are lost at the very beginning, but they are still present in the game. They still know about your existence. So it won't create the feeling that if I fall off this cliff, nobody would come for me. The last problem I have is how Lara's tools are categorized, how they will be given to us one by one instead of letting us figure out how to use a combination of them to find our way. Many games have that problem nowadays. They don't trust and respect their audience to be smart enough to figure it out. They spoon feed us how to do everything, like we are 5-year-olds. It took me hours as a kid to throw this hook correctly, and when I succeeded, I couldn't believe how good this felt. In conclusion, I think the reboot of Tomb Raider is a decent game, but it's not Tomb Raider decent. If you never played the old trilogy, you will enjoy these games very much. Otherwise, while you try the reboot, keep the old games out of your mind. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe, share your opinion with me. Thank you, and like always,
be safe, friend. Don't you dare go hollow.